Your face is charming, it's the wrong face. It's not his face, but such a charming face. All right with me. Wrong song, wrong style. Smile is lovely, it's the wrong smile. Not his smile, but such a lovely smile. All right with me. Can't know how happy I am that we met. I'm strangely attracted to you. There's someone I'm trying so hard to forget. Don't you want to forget someone too? It's the wrong game with the wrong chips. Your lips are tempting, they're the wrong lips. They're not his lips, but self-tempting lips. That if some night you're free, well, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right with me. All right, all right. The wrong time and the wrong place. It's not his face, but such a charming, charming face. All right with me. The wrong song and the wrong style. It's not his face, but such a charming, charming face. All right with me. Can't know how happy, happy I am. Strangely attracted to you. Someone I'm trying to forget. Don't you want to forget someone too? Wrong game with the wrong chips. Your lips are tempting, they're the wrong lips. They're not his lips, but they're such tempting lips that if some night you're free, well, it's all right. All right. Yeah, it's all right with me. With me. With me. It's all right. Thank you. Thank you, dear.
Can I take you away from all this?
Please.
Come and sit with me for a few minutes.
All right.
You step
And
over
I
the
just
cable.
hope I don't knock you down.
I'll help you.
And that'll be awful if both of us do. We made it. Ah, this is home, you know.
Well, it's all right with us as well, I tell you. You've toured all over. Do you find that that song is a particular favorite with British audiences?
It's all right with me, yes. Yes, Cole Porter, almost anything we do at Cole Porter's, it's acceptable.
Yes, it's acceptable. Albert Hall next week, of course. Do you find that London is a particularly good venue for you, then? You seem happy here.
I am. We've been coming here so many years. And actually, one of my first big hits here was Tea Leaves and My Happiness. And then after that came that 20-year one, Every Time We Say Goodbye.
Yeah. And one of the reasons you're here is to launch the new jazz station, Jazz FM.
Right.
Do you remember the very first time you sang in public, not necessarily professionally?
The first time I sang in public,
Yeah.
I think it was the amateur hour. And I went on the stage to dance. And they had two girls who were like top stars in New York. And I was the first amateur. And there was no way in the world I was going out there to dance after they finished their show. And so the man said, "You out here, do something." So I tried to sing like Miss Connie Boswell, because my mother had one of her records, and I had learned it by her playing it so much. So I went out and I sang "The Object of My Affection Could Change My Complexion." And then somebody said, "Oh, that girl can sing."
And how old were you then?
About 16.
And they were right, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Have you had any formal musical training?
I've learned from all the great musicians we've had. That's my music, that's my education.
And that's an impressive list as well.
Oh, yes. Yes, Tommy Flanagan, Oscar Peterson. Oh, gosh. Right now, offhand, I can't think of all of them.
Well, there are far too many for anyone to think of, really.
Yeah.
Now, your scat singing, which is so extraordinary, where did you learn that from?
From Dizzy Gillespie. Somebody a Gillespie fan?
Yeah, well, they're interested, certainly. Yeah.
Yeah, they used to have after-hour spots in New York, and I used to follow the band and go where Dizzy and them would play, and I started jamming with them, trying to do what they were doing. And that's how I became, whatever you call it, a scat or bop or whatever it was.
I remember seeing you once down in Eastbourne on the south coast of England about 15 years ago, and you did a number, and you went into the scat, and you were gone a very long time. And you said afterwards, I don't know where I was then. Do you often lose yourself in a song?
Many times. Sometimes I make up my own lyrics.
Yeah. Can you just do scat straight off the top of your head? I mean, without music, could you do scat now?
What do you mean now?
Yeah, facing me.
Don't ask me what it is.
I don't know what to say to that, really.
I want to ask how many here understood it.
Now, your son, who is Ray Brown Jr.
Ray Brown, right.
He's a singer as well. What kind of stuff does he do?
Well, I'll be truthful with you. I didn't even know he sang. And then he sent me a tape for me to listen to. He's doing one of those synthesizers.
Yeah.
And he plays the drums and he sings. So he sent me a tape and I was surprised.
Pleasantly?
Huh? Yes, because I didn't know that he was that talented.
We've got a lot of young people in the audience tonight who are obviously fans. You have a lot of young fans, do you find?
Oh, yes, yes. I love that.
I remember that advertisement that used your voice, a television advertisement, and at the end of this ad, you got into a really high note and the glass shattered.
Oh,
is that true?
Memorex.
Yes, that's
How could I ever forget it? Yes, that was true, because they had lawyers there. And I had, the first time they auditioned me, I was in a hotel in New York, and they put the glass in the fireplace, and he told me to sing. And I was singing something like High, High to Moon, and when I hit a certain note, and the glass broke, and he said, that's the one. So that has always been a great thing for me.
In the 50s, wasn't it, that you'd recorded those wonderful song books, the albums,
yes.
Porter and Berlin and the Gershwins, and it opened up a whole new world for you, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I think Gershwin was the first. And it became such a big hit. Then we tried another one, Cole Porter, and then we went on. And it was like a new beginning, and like I met new fans.
And Gershwin said he never knew that his songs were that good, I remember.
Oh, bless him.
You're looking well, but a few years ago your health made you keep away from the stage and recording studios. You had to stay at home. Did you miss your audiences very much?
I really did, and I missed it here because this is somewhere we used to go at least twice a year, and especially after every time we say goodbye had been such a hit for such a long time.
What did you do then, and what do you do now with your spare time?
Well, I listen to other records, or I look at soap operas.
Oh, yeah. What's your favorite soap?
Well, in the States, I don't know if it's here. I always look at All My Children, General Hospital. You have a General Hospital here, too, don't you?
Something similar, yes.
Or has it changed?
I don't know. We've got so many soaps. I mean, the biggest one here, well, no, not the biggest. I mean, the most surprising success here has been the Australian one,
Really?
Neighbours.
Oh, somebody was telling me about that.
Have you heard of Neighbours?
No.
but I like the song.
You know the song?
I love the song. I want to get a copy of that song. I think it's... Who knows, I might have a hit if I try it.
Ella Fitzgerald sings Neighbour. I can't.
I think it's a pretty song.
It sounds like a pub song. Neighbours. Yeah.
But the lyrics, I'm listening to the lyrics. I mean, to think you have a neighbor and you love each other and you share things.
Well,
that was the main reason I liked the song, because I felt that that's something that we should all try to be, neighbors, where we share and love each other.
Well, that makes sense, of course.
Right.
As you said earlier, the great British favourite is every time we say goodbye. But I hate the thought of saying goodbye. What will you... You're going to sing one more song for us. What will it be?
It's a Burt Bacharach tune. It's one of my favorites. Keita Betts, my bassist, told me about this song, and ever since we've been doing it for so long, because I just like the lyrics. Most women like the lyrics to it.
And what's it going to be?
A house is not a home.
A beautiful song.
I hope I can get it. Want to go back up there?
Yep.
Oh.